Alright, my camera's a little blurry. But what else are you gonna do when you're filming on an iPhone for real? And my room's a little dark, but I don't feel like turning on the big light because then the light's just getting away from here. So it's better I just face my lights over there. And my mirror's over there too anyway, so I'm just gonna be looking to the side for real. I could just look over here. I'll look over here. So I know what you're probably thinking. You look redonkulous right now, okay? It's for the curly hair. The curly hair girlies, no, okay? This is just something you gotta sacrifice, like, every wash day. So y'all read the title. Y'all, let me just get into the nitty-gritty of it. So first off, we're gonna start. Oh my god, I can't believe this is who I am now. Anyways, we're going to start off with our little Cetaphil right now. This baby has lasted me forever. It's been like a year and it's still not done. So we're gonna start using it like a lot now. So let me tell you a little something about this teacher. She is a Spanish teacher, a little bit old. Kid you not, the first day we were there, she was like, some of your like parents probably know me. I probably taught them. I'm like, huh? Apparently she's been teaching for like a really long time. And honestly, I think she needs to retire. Like she just needs to get out. First day I met her, mind you, I knew nothing about this teacher like walking into the classroom. I just kind of knew some people didn't like her. I knew some people didn't really care about her existence, and I was like, okay, maybe it's just like one of those situations where like you have to be in the classroom to understand. So I understood. And boy, oh boy, we hit like immediately rock bottom the first day. We walked into the classroom and we sat down, and there was no like, how was your summer, how's your day going, no like good morning. There was just like, all right guys, really please, I'm trying to tell a story, thank you. There was just, all right guys, if you heard any rumors about me, can you please put it on a sticky note for me to read? Girl, what? That's the first thing you gotta say? Anyways, I found it a little bit odd, but I was like, okay, if she's been teaching for a while, then maybe there's just some things she wants to clarify, or like, I don't know, some things she just wants to like know what her students are saying about her, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna go in with my little Heritage rose water. This stuff is so good. It smells so good, and it keeps me dewy fresh like all day long. Is it raining? Because if it's raining, I'm gonna need like, I can't wear what I want to wear if it's raining. Whatever. And it's cold outside too, y'all. I don't want to be rainy, cold, and wet. So I'm like, okay, maybe it makes sense that she wants to know what people are saying about her. Whatever. So I didn't hear anything about her, and I didn't see anybody else writing a sticky note. So like, cool. Nobody heard anything bad, or nobody wants to fess up. And so the first day wasn't that bad of a red flag. I thought she was a cool teacher because she had like a lot of art in her room, and then she wore a lot of colors. So I was like, okay, maybe like you're an artistic type of teacher, like maybe they're really cool and people just say stuff about you. Maybe you're not that good at teaching, maybe that's why, I don't know. So everything was chill for like the first week, and then when we actually started doing work, mind you, some of these people who were in my classroom hadn't like had a Spanish class for like maybe a year or so. So like, understandable that all of their Spanish would have been like out the door, out the window, not like my nativeness right here who just kind of knows Spanish on lock, because that class was filled of non-native and native speakers, and I was one of the native speakers. And to see like the non-native struggles was kind of sad, because I was like, okay teacher, like do your job, teach. No, she literally gave us a packet and like expected us to know everything on the packet, and supposedly it was supposed to like be a refresher from everything they learned in like their first year or whatever. And I'm just like, they don't know what's going on, so maybe you should go up there and refresh them yourself. Like, what? She was a packet teacher, by the way. Like, if y'all are still students, y'all know exactly what I mean. She don't go up to her classroom, she don't go up to a little whiteboard and use it. She uses little packets to get her point across. Okay, like, anybody learn anything from a packet? Like, what is the point of even having a teacher if you're just gonna give us a packet? So why are you even getting paid for it? So oh, I have a headache, low-key. Please not today, not today. I'm gonna go get some water real quick and then I'll come back. So I filled it to the brim with water, so I'm trying not to spill it, but look, yeah, it's a little, oh, I'm holding it on the wrong side. Give me a second. That's embarrassing. It's whatever. Just complete the bit, complete the bit. Okay. Look, y'all, it's a little stocking for Christmas. I got my nails all red for Christmas. I'm just excited for Christmas. By the way, did I mention it's Christmas? Oh, that's so much better. Whew. Yeah, that feels way better, honestly. Y'all, I had a headache like the whole day yesterday. So I literally took like 3 naps and then I was slumped when I went to bed at like 9. So I don't know, I was just really sleepy. I'm just a sleepy girl. So we were doing the packets or whatever, right? And let me just say, my boyfriend's gonna be watching this, so let me just tell you a little story about so let me tell you a little story about T. My boyfriend's watching this, he probably knows what I'm talking about. So T was one of the guys in my class who kind of didn't know anything about Spanish, because again, it's been like a year since they last had a Spanish class, and he was one of those students that kind of like really struggled. He wasn't stupid, let me not say that. Like, he knew what he was talking about sometimes, but he like really struggled to translate Spanish into like words. And when you're doing the packet, you kind of need to use your words. So I would kind of help him out just out of pity, because I felt really bad. I was like, okay, no way I'm gonna be a native speaker and see this student struggling, the teacher not helping. Like, I gotta do something. Hold on, I'm gonna move to the mirror because I can't see. I'm in front of a mirror now. I'm gonna be looking this way because I need to see like my eyelash. I can see my eyelashes. Okay, yeah, so I was like, ain't no way I'm a native speaker. Sassy pants. Ain't no way I'm a native speaker and I'm not gonna help out like somebody who's really Ruby. Sorry, my cat. Look, I'm not lying. She's right there. Literally knocked down my phone. How do you feel? How do you feel? She's like, I don't care. Include me in your video. Oh, Ruby. Okay, it's a little weird, but this is the best we're gonna work with right now, okay? So just like bear with me. Okay, so as I was saying, there's no way I'm gonna be a native speaker not helping out a non-native. Like, I'm kind of just wasting my time here anyways. I'm already done with my work, so like, why not? So I try to help him out every once in a while. And you guess what this woman said? This woman who does not teach, this woman who does not care. She's like, Lena, can you like stop helping out the non-native? They don't need your help. They can figure it out for themselves. Ma'am, everybody in this classroom is struggling to remember like water in Spanish. Everybody's struggling to remember like how are you in Spanish. And these are the basics. So like, can you get up there and like refresh their mind? I thought you were a teacher. I thought that's what you were supposed to do, teach. I understand that she was probably a little frustrated because it was an honors level class, which means you like understood your Spanish, like your basic Spanish proficiently or whatever. And she expected the students to remember what they had learned. But ma'am, again, it's been a year. Who is going to practice Spanish if it's not their native language for a year? It kind of just got me angry because I was like, how are you gonna hold me hostage in this class? By the way, I tried to switch out like multiple times, but she was the one that wasn't letting me go. and it interfered with my schedule sometimes, and when we found a way where it wouldn't, she wouldn't let me go. So why are you holding me hostage here and not letting me do anything? But whatever. Like, I kid you not, that little interaction is how most of the class went. And like, you're probably like, that's not that bad. Like, how are you calling her a nightmare teacher? She has to do something worse. Let me tell you what she did was worse. I swear that woman like had a whole power trip in that classroom. Like my blood is boiling. Every time somebody would get something wrong, loud and proud, loud blabbermouth. I meant lad. Oh. It's okay. Loud blabbermouth over here would be like, guys, remember, it's, I don't know, something weird, like it's estuvo instead of a star, blah 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 blah, because of this, that, and that. Well, sweetie pie, how are you supposed to know if you never taught it? Anyways, yeah. Every time somebody would get something wrong, she would look over at their paper. Oh my gosh, she's one of those teachers that looked over your paper and then saw that you were getting something wrong. And instead of just like, I don't know, coming down to your desk and being like, actually, it's this, and that, because of this, and that, she would announce it to everybody. Like, how embarrassing. So everybody knew you were the person that got it wrong because she's over there blabbering at your table. Oh, so embarrassing. Oh my god. Speaking of her blabbermouth, one day I was having like a really terrible morning. I was like crashing out, like I was crashing and burning, and that was like the first time she ever noticed it. I've been crashing and burning for like forever, and that was the first day she noticed it. So that morning she was like, Chica, what is wrong with you? You're usually not like this. You've been like very quiet recently. And I'm like, okay, part of it is because of you. Like, I don't feel safe in being myself. I'm a really loud person, by the way, if you like got to know me. And if I feel comfortable, like I turn into like a freaking like blabbermouth. But I was really quiet in that class typically because she would not let me talk to anybody besides the other native speakers. Makes my blood boil, but whatever. So she was like, Chica, what's wrong with you? You're like not your usual self. And I'm like, oh, it's just like college and like the future and like blah 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 blah. Not telling her it was her, because if she did, like, what am I supposed to do then? Like, I had to spend like a whole other like 2 months with her. Hold on, let me switch out my mascara. So she was like, really? That's kind of sad. Are you sure it's not because of me? Girl, nobody said anything about you. Anyways, that kind of like makes me mad now, because I'm like, wow, she really knew she was the problem, but she was gonna continue to be the problem anyways. So yeah, I was like, no, it's not you, it's just like personal issues or whatever. I don't really feel comfortable talking to you about it, because you don't have to talk to teachers about your issues, guys. I don't know if y'all know that. You're not obligated to. So I was like, I don't feel comfortable talking to you about this. I don't really want to talk about it anymore with you. And she just kept pushing. She was like, do you want to go to the counselor? Like, I'll write you a pass right now. Mind you, every time I needed to go to the counselor for like actual future college stuff, she would refuse to give me a pass. So why are you giving me a pass now? I don't know what's going on with this teacher, guys. So I was just like, no, I just kind of want to be left alone, because that's just how I roll. I just want to be left alone. And she was like, oh, okay, whatever. And the bell rung and it was time to go, and she was like, remember, if you need anything, I'm right here for you. And I'm like, okay, and I appreciate it, or whatever. I didn't say whatever, but I was like, okay, I appreciate it. And literally, mind you, as I'm walking past her desk to go to the door, she's like, don't act like you care about me and then say some sassy stuff like that right afterwards. Okay. And y'all are probably like, oh, you're crazy right now. She probably just been like, like, of course I'm happy to help. No, she said, exactly like that. So you know what tone she was using. I barely have any mascara left in here. Hold on. I like to do my bottom lashes because they make my eyes look bigger and they just make me feel more awake. Guys, it is raining. I just realized I'm hearing it right now. But whatever. So the blabber part comes when like I came home from school. I'm gonna take down my hair because I'm getting tired of this, not gonna lie. Like, the front's a little wonky, but I'm loving the back. Like her. Stop. I'm gonna go put on a little lip gloss. Oh my god, sorry, it's so dark. So my mascara messed up a little bit, but I couldn't tell because it was so dark in the mirror. So I'm gonna go and clean up my mascara a little bit, and then we'll continue on with the story time. I'm gonna do a little blush, but I'm gonna probably do that at the end. Ooh, why does it look like that? It looks like I have no body. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna do a little blush, but I'm gonna do it at the end. I'm gonna take another sip. Refreshing. So I'm gonna do my little eyebrows real quick just to make them a little bit higher and make me feel a little bit more alert. So I'm gonna use the Control Freak by, I don't know, NYX, I think is what it's called. Yeah. So yeah. Okay, so the blabbermouth part comes when I got home from school that day, and like my siblings already knew that I was going through a rough time that day. So I was just kind of explaining to them how I felt. And then my sister told me that the Spanish teacher actually called my mom and her to be like, is everything all right at home? Like, Linaaaa hasn't really been acting like herself. I'm just making sure she's all right. Sweetie Belle, you haven't cared about my well-being this whole time. I was depressed, so why are you caring now? And what kind of really ticked me off was the part where I was kind of just remembering where she was like, I'm just hoping it's not for me. Okay. And it is you. Like, I don't... Okay. It just kind of made me upset. I kind of found that as like not a way where she's like trying to like care for me or whatever. More like she's making sure I'm not blabbing to my family about how I feel about her. You know, my mom already knew how I felt about her because I had been complaining for a while at that point, and she was like, yeah, I almost told her like, yeah, it's you're the problem lady or whatever, but you know, I wanted you to have a good relationship with your teacher, so I didn't say nothing. I was like, thank God, Mom. Thank God, because my mom, she don't play, she goes off. That just kind of made me mad. And then the next day she kind of like acted like nothing happened. Like, she didn't even follow up is what gets me mad. She like, if you really thought like something was going on at home, or if you really thought like I was going through something, the least you could do is be like, how are you feeling today? No, straight to work. Like, she did not care about me. She only cared about like what I was telling my family, probably. She just kind of made me mad with that whole little situation. I put on a lot of Vaseline because it was so cold outside, and everybody and their mom's lips are chapped right now, and so are mine. I used to have like a little crack here on my lip because like it literally like it fell off. Like, it fell off. It was like picking at my lips or whatever because I could feel like the dead skin, and I know you're not supposed to pick at dead skin or whatever, but I was bored, so I was picking at my little skin and I literally tore off a piece of my lip, and I was like, yikes. I'm going with this lip gloss. It's a little pink for me, I'm not gonna lie, but I bought it, so I'm gonna use it. It's called Lifter Gloss by Maybelline, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and I don't know what shade this is. It's called, well, no wonder it's too pink for me. It's called Reef. Like coral reef. But yeah, while I'm waiting for the Vaseline to hit before I put this on, yeah, I just don't like that teacher. She never in my life have I felt like such a hatred and such like a disgust for a teacher than I have for her. Like, I've loved all of my teachers. I'm my teacher's pet. Even the hard ones and the strict ones, I always understood where they were coming from at some point. And with this one, it's just like, I think she gets off on power. I think she gets off of like being mean. There's another word I want to use, but it's not appropriate, but you get what I mean. Like, She just gets off on being sassy, having an attitude, and the students can't say anything to her because she's a teacher. You're in charge of our grades, you know? Like, that's so unfair, you know? I literally was crashing out like maybe 2 weeks ago about this teacher. Like, I didn't even plan on like crashing out, but I was talking to my boyfriend like in the middle of like a class change or whatever, and he was like, oh, how did your Spanish class go? Because again, he knows. So he was like, how did your Spanish class go? And I literally started bawling my eyes out. Like, I can't make this up. Like, I literally started crying. Like, that's so embarrassing. But at the same time, that's exactly how I felt. Like, I was literally just crashing down. I'm so tired of seeing her just like belittle students, like not even help them out. And mind you, it's like learning a new language, so it's kind of embarrassing. She's a native speaker, so it's kind of embarrassing to get something wrong in front of a native speaker, and at the same time she's not helping them out. She's just telling them what's wrong, and then I almost said help. She doesn't help. She lets them know what's wrong in front of everybody, and then she's just like, well, figure it out. Like, you have your packet. What's the packet gonna do, girl? They need to hear it. They need to hear it. They need to see it being taught. Like, I don't know. Like, let me go up there at least and help them out. Because mind you, I said every time I tried to help them out and better their grade, like, she was just like, shut up. And I was like, okay, then whatever. Most of my friends watching this video are probably like, oh, she's mad because she's using her hands a lot. And yeah, I am mad. I am. But yeah, I don't like her. She belittles her students a lot. Oh, it's so pink. And I hope one day, which I highly doubt, it's so pink. This is so pink, bro. I'm taking this off. Anyways, okay, I took some of it off and it's not that pink anymore, but it's also like not glossy anymore. Whatever. It's gonna have to roll with what we got. So yeah, conclusion, I don't like that teacher. I wish her nothing but the best in the future. I wish her little Grinch heart would grow 3 times this Christmas. And I hope she learns the true meaning of life someday. And if she's watching this, hello, I don't like you, respectfully. And I wish I could say that to your face, but you have to see over this video. So yeah, you made me feel very uncomfortable, like the whole time I was there. The other Spanish teacher told you I was loud and I was like the life of the party, because I am. What you saw in that classroom was not me, because I couldn't feel like I was allowed to be me. So that's your problem. You created an environment with everybody being quiet and scared of you. So I think you failed as a teacher. You didn't even teach. And you got me so mad when you said this is the last week I'm gonna teach, like a week ago. Girl, when did you start teaching? If you can point it out to me, then I guess you can stop teaching. But when did you start teaching? Anyways, that's it for real. I'm kind of done with my makeup look. I'm gonna go put on my clothes. Actually, I'm gonna show you what the whole look looks like, so just sit tight for a minute. Y'all, the way I literally fell in love with myself for a second, like, hold on, you need to see this. Okay, so okay, before I show y'all, look at these cute little earrings I got from TJ Maxx. They're like cute little gold dangling earrings. They're very much beautiful, very cute, very, you know, demure. So yeah, this is the outfit of the day. I don't know if I should add like a cute little necklace or something here. I might just leave it bare, low key. I'm just But yeah, that's the end of the video, guys, because I have to go to school and still eat breakfast. So I'm gonna just let y'all go. Again, if you're my Spanish teacher watching this, I don't like you. I don't. But everybody else, goodbye. Have a good rest of your day.